Hey there, so you're thinking of becoming an Uber driver? Well, let me tell you something. Excellent choice, okay? I pride myself as one of the highest rated drivers in Los Angeles. It's a big market, it's a busy market, and I have a 4.95 to 4.96 average. And it's easy to get there if you follow these tips that I'm going to give you in the video. But the great thing is, you've come to this video, you want to become a driver, you want to know what type of earnings you can make per month, per week. I'll give you all the ins and outs, the scoop, okay? All I ask you in return is to sign up at my link that I referred you, and I get a small commission. Do you always have to dress in a jacket and a shirt like this? No. As long as you look representable and wear a nice shirt and look clean and well groomed, you're halfway there. It helps big time. It's the same when you go for a job interview. You can't just arrive in a t-shirt and torn up jeans. When you pick people up, put your best foot forward, okay? Now, a couple of my secrets to get these high numbers or these high ratings. You are always polite and you always smile and you always come with good energy. Don't do this job if you're in a foul, depressed mood. It's not going to help. People will pick up that energy so fast. So always be upbeat. Know when to speak and when to shut up. And what I mean by that is, you know, if somebody gets into the car and you can see they've had a very tired day, or they want to jump on their text, they want to jump on their phone and make text messages, back off, give them that space. Don't interfere their process. They've got some business to do. They might be contacting their loved ones. Don't think that you have to force a conversation on them. If you see someone that comes into the car and with a lot of energy and says, hey, how's your day? You know what? My day is brilliant. It's been fantastic so far. Cool people. How about you? How's your day going? You get into a dialogue. So it's always important to know when to strike a conversation and when to be silent. And music, I find that music is such an important factor. I look at the age, I look at the demographic, I look at everything when a person gets into my car. Do I need to switch on hip-hop or rap? Do I need to switch on the 80s or the 90s because I can see that they're 40 to 50 age category? Do I go like golden oldies if there's older people in the car? I always know how to choose the right music, and I always get compliments on that. Even Dwayne Wade, the NBA player, said, hey buddy, you got great music. Now, I'm not just throwing out names out there, but you can drive anyone. I mean, I've driven all the who's who. I've driven Channing Tatum, I've driven the NBA players, Dwayne Wade, Rajon Rondo, I've driven P. Diddy, I've driven Lionel Richie's kids, I've driven the Guns N' Roses, the Foo Fighters, and the list goes on and on and on. And that's because I'm in LA. Doesn't mean that you're going to get that same opportunity in every city, okay? You may in New York, you may in Las Vegas when they're traveling. But it does make the job exciting. I treat everyone equal. I don't harass them or want to talk about their business, whether they're in the entertainment industry. Keep it very low key and respect the fact that they are your passenger. Very important. Another tip is, guys, have the essentials on board, okay? I get guys, they'll say, hey shit, I need a condom. I've got condoms on board. I have headache tablets on board. You have sinus issues, I have sinus tablets on board. A variety of mints. Mints for kids, mints for adults. I've got waters, small waters for kids, larger waters for adults, Gatorades. I'm not shy in creating the scene. I go as far as having hand creams, face creams, and sanitizers on board if the people want to clean up their hands. So they're just tiny little samples or sunscreen, whatever it is, but it makes the difference. When Dwayne Wade once needed like wet wipes for his little one, you know, and I realized, man, I don't have wet wipes on board. While he was in a store doing something, I shot him, got while he was just stopping briefly, I shot into a store, I got wet wipes, and I facilitated that. So it's very, very important to get the cues, to understand what these people need and want on the trip, okay? Don't force anything on them. Let them ask. I always like to keep the car fresh. I have a diffuser with essential oils, peppermint, eucalyptus. People get in, they say, wow, this smells like a spa. And imagine you can create that environment, a spa environment where they can relax on 4 wheels. I do that. It's huge. So these are a couple of tips. I'll give you many, many more. The main thing is I really ask you to sign up at that link that I gave you in the video. I'll give you my phone number. You can call me. I've driven black in the black division. I've driven in the SUV division. I've driven in the XL division. I've driven in the X Prius division, Chevy Suburbans luxury division, Bentleys, you name it. I've driven every single category. I know what the people want. I know the busiest hours, the busiest areas. Obviously, I can't speak on behalf of New York or Chicago or Miami because I'm in LA, but I know LA like the back of my hand. And that's also important, is that you start to get to know the cities and the surroundings, that you can make recommendations on a good Italian restaurant. A lot of people here want In-N-Out burgers, that you know where all the In-N-Out burger stores are. So to bring in knowledge, you actually acquire knowledge as you go on and drive trip by trip. And it's a lot of fun. I mean, I absolutely love doing it. I love helping people out. I've had other Uber drivers call me and say, hey, how do you get such high ratings? I'm always there to share. So call me. I love helping. I love giving. But I just ask you that one tiny little request is that you go to that link, sign up so that I get a referral fee. Thank you. Look forward to talking to you. Bye-bye.